But here at Amelia Island, you've told people that you're a little nervous about where we are after 500 basis points of increases, and you'd like to see how the economy is going to evolve, which everybody's sort of taking as you're suggesting a pause in June. What would it take to get you to go the other way? Inflation's still high. Would it take much to convince you to vote for another rate increase?
I don't get into the hypothetical, and I haven't committed or decided anything. I think it's a mistake for us to commit our decisions weeks before the meeting when we're still going to get a lot more information. As I say it, I'm just like an old-fashioned data dog, and the past evidence in the data has been that when you have financial stresses like the bank stresses we're going through now, and when you have big rate increases that take a while to have their full impact, you at least want to take those into account when you're looking at landing the plane. I think the good news is you've seen some of the froth, taken the froth off in the labor markets. We've so far been doing pretty well that job vacancies are coming down without the unemployment rate going up, and the overriding goal is let's get the inflation back to target without generating recession. That's what I want, and that's kind of the Fed mission.
Well, you said that you almost dissented at the last meeting, but you were persuaded to go along. Was it a close call?
I didn't say that I almost dissented. Someone asked me, was it a close call? And I said, yes, I think. For me, I can't speak for anybody else, but for me, I felt it was a close call. 2 meetings ago, the data had come in, was looking pretty hot. We hadn't had any financial stresses, and the argument for the improved, let's call it the improved economic outlook in the SEP was making people a little anxious on the side of how much inflation might still be stored in there. Then 1 meeting ago, before this past meeting, we got the bank stresses and incorporated that into our plan. So at the last meeting, you had not seen yet in the data and in my conversations with financial market and bank participants, you had not yet seen credit crunch taking place in the data. So I felt that at the end of the day, staying on the plan that we had outlined, knowing that there was going to be some bank stress, did make sense. Now you've seen more slowing coming in. You've seen even numbers that were relatively strong, like retail sales. They were lower than expected, and if in nominal terms retail sales were up 0.4%, but inflation was up 0.4%, it's worth remembering, that what actually matters is the real economy.